Good morning. It's chilly. It's fall. And as such, it's not, it's still summer legally. But as such, I'm wearing a little hat and I've got a chimney in. I'm ready. I don't have the stove connected, but that's a very short process and I'm really looking forward to it. I've got a bunch of random stoves kicking around, so I'm going to throw one of them in there very soon. I think I'm going to get the insulation in first, but it's going to help dry out when the sheetrock fellas come and do that install, which I'm excited about not doing. Anyway, this week is me trimming out the panel, which was incredibly satisfying and incredibly fun, and getting this chimney installed, which was also pretty satisfying and pretty fun, and I was really happy that it's done. And I got some help from my friend Kevin, who came by and gave me some advice and even climbed up on the roof, which was awful benevolent of him because it's a little bit of a sketchy climb up. But it's subsequently poured, there's no leakage. It goes through the overhang, so if ever there was a problem, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But it just feels so good to have it in. And the folks at New England Chimney Supply were really helpful when I was going through that process of getting it all set up and purchasing it. And then they sold me everything I exactly need. I'm missing nothing. So. And I actually think it looks really good. I think it looks better. Ooh, raven. I think it looks better than not having it there. I wasn't sure how it would look, and it just looks so good, and it's so solid. It's such a good system. So if you need a chimney, New England Chimney Supply. It's Selkirk. It's double wall. It's stainless. I mean, it was a little spendy, but it's a lifetime chimney, and I'm going to use a lot of the wood stove a lot. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting, and yeah. We'll see you next time. All right, bye. So for most of my, well, not most, a chunk of my sort of working life, I worked as a cook and worked as in kitchens and catering with Hindquarter Catering, which you've seen some videos of. Check them out; they're in the catalog. What I'm about to start on now is putting these wires in an organized, logical fashion into this panel. Before anything, I started setting everything up, and in the kitchen we'd call this mise en place. That's why I talked about the kitchen thing. Getting your place set up, getting your towels folded, your knife sharp, ready for service. And so I've got all my tools laid out on this little table. I got some lights because I'll wear a headlamp and stuff, but I'm not using light now because it's morning and I've still got morning light. But I'm going to kill the power, not even just here, but the power at the meter. So the power that comes from the ground into the house, I'm going to kill it out there. And then, just to be ridiculously redundant, kill it here as well before I start tearing into this, because this can hurt. So I want no power in there when I'm stuffing these boxes. So that's what I'm going to do. This will probably mostly be time lapse. So I'm working on getting the chimney assembly all put together, and I wrapped my head around it yesterday and got it all organized and figured out the location of the penetration, and here it is. So that's the hole. I'm going to cut that with the Sawzall. Of course, that's always a little bit of a, I don't know, it's a strange feeling because it's the siding, it's all done, and it's just, I want to make sure I'm doing it right before I poke a hole in it, but I have figured it all out, and I think, and I'm going to go ahead and proceed to cut. Yeah, I can't do it from this side, so I have to do it from the other side, which is a bummer because it's raining, but that's okay. Oh, I like a round window. God, kind of wish I had one of those. Whew, now's the chance. Portal. Cool. Oh, boo!
All right, back up here on the roof. I love it up here. It's giant, it's weird, it's white. It's really hot when the sun's out, the reflects all up. The garden's looking good. I like the view from up here. I think someday I'll probably build myself a little, I don't know, little catwalk or something up here, because it's up here. It's like a factory roof. Anyway, I'm cutting a hole in the roof. All this talk about how nice the roof is, I'm going to cut a hole in it and come up through it with the chimney. I'm coming up through the overhang, so even if I make a mistake, it's not going to be that big of a deal. And I'm coming up about in here. So I got to pull this sheet entirely up, and yeah, I'm going to have to cut it and cut it around the flashing and go from there. Giddy up. Together. Everything's a little complicated because it's like a... I'm going to focus it down on the visitor. So this is all just extra framing. Just to support that boot. I think it's necessary, but regardless, I did it and it's wicked solid. There's potentially a lot of snow load and I don't want anything cavitating, so I don't think it will. But now I've got to cut the roof in such a way that that's down there and then I can slide it up. So here we go. Rock and roll, huh? How long is that section? 4 footer. That gets you up through? No, no, no. All right. Quit your babbling then. Woo! Yep. What a piece of meat. Del Bica Bosta. God damn. It's so weird having somebody else here. It's terrifying. I don't know why. What's that? That looks pretty fucking dynamite as far as alignment. Well, I mean, I used the laser. Okay. You're gonna have to, somehow on the way to the hospital, if I fall, you're gonna have to put me on your health insurance. Okay. If that's cool. I'm also running the seam on the backside too. I don't know if this will fit, but now, boy, I can't hand it to you from here, can it now? I don't think so. Hanging over a roof, reaching with one hand. God, that's funny. It's, you immediately considered it. Yeah, that'll work. No problem. I got some tractor oil. 4 inches of hemlock.
Yeah, I would have had every one of these more dimpled, that's all.
Well,
But that's me. Come towards me and get to go through.
I mean, I tend to run a little tight, you know?
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Right.
It makes,
Here, let me...
especially when you're trying to do something yourself, make it super tight so you gotta open down about.
I know, but it's...
I do the same.
Yeah. That'll do her, I believe. It is a disease, but it's a good disease.
It's good, yeah, it's a lot better than the other way.
You know? I think.
Yes.
So I'm gonna fit it, but I'm gonna have to lift it again once I get down there.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. Oh my God, that's, woo! Giddy up.
As far as you're going, right?
I got a 3-footer to tack on there. I also have another 4-footer, which I'm gonna return.
Yeah.
But I think the 3-footer is plenty.
Plenty.
Don't you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right there. There you go. All right. It's very comforting to be up under the soffit or whatever. God, that's exciting. I'm literally through the roof. You really crunched those neoprene washers, huh? I got Permit and Chip neutered the other day. They're Permit.
Permit?
Yeah.
Permit? Chip?
Permit and Chip, named after the carpenter. Permit. I love it when people say his name, Permit.
I have one coming.
A kitten?
Tiger.
I guess we're going here. All right, the last bit of chimney. It may not be the most pretty thing, but I've caulked everything to a point of kind of ridiculous redundancy. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm talking anyway. It's kind of the way it is with me, I guess. Anyway, it's in. This is it. This is the thing that I was terrified of, and it wasn't that bad. It all makes sense. It's all overlapped, underlapped, and protected, and just extraordinarily solid, which is really fun. So, yeah, I'm gonna put the chimney cap on, which is cool. Hello. What have we here? Scheiße. Oh, it's down below. Well, all right. There it is, the chimney.